All right, we're going to try this again. This is John Murphy with eXp Realty. I'm the assistant state broker here in Minnesota and excited to be interviewing a former Edina Realty agent who came over to eXp several months ago and is just really having an incredible year, really a breakout year. And I'm going to see if we can bring her into the picture here. 1 second. There we are. I'm going to add Shelby. See if we get this done right this time. Shelby's coming on board. Had some technical difficulties with before. All right, terrific. Hey, look at that. We actually got it. Shelby, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, fantastic. All right, we're going to give this a shot again. I appreciate you taking another crack at this. Too many technical problems on the last one. So thanks again for coming on board. Really excited to have you here. Tell us a little bit about your background. You know, how long you've been in real estate, you know, mom, kids, all that stuff. It'd be great to hear a little bit.
Yeah, so I started in real estate about 8 years ago with Edina. Edina was great for getting started and learning the business. The market was totally different back then, so it was a great way to kind of get my feet wet and learn the business. And as my business grew and my family grew, I now have 2 little girls. It worked out more and more working at home, working on the go, being much more independent. I wasn't in my office very much. With the way technology and phones now, we can just do so much on the go. So that's really how I ran my business these last few years. So once I learned about how eXp really worked, it was a really logical fit for me. After 8 or 9 years, I was ready to kind of be a little more independent in my business and make a few more of my own business decisions in that sense. So it's been great for me.
So tell me, why did you make the move? You know, as you're thinking about it, because I used to work for Edina Realty 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I started there. Great company, great people.
Great people. I miss a lot of the people, and I didn't get to say.
But so tell me, why did you make the move? Why did you make the move?
The biggest thing for me probably was the time management and the way the costs worked. So I was paying a lot of money to a company that was awesome and had great offices and great support, but I just found I wasn't using the office and I wasn't using as much of the support, and I would need to go into the office, print out documents to hand them in so that they could scan them into the system. And I already had all my documents digitally. So many of those things just kind of seemed counterintuitive to the way technology was moving and the way I already had things on my end. When my husband joined me, he got his license. We got all set up at Edina, and then he learned about eXp and said a lot of these things made sense for the way I was running my business and already doing things digitally with e-signatures. As things have changed so much the last few years, it just made a lot of sense to save the money, save some of the office type expense, and be able to put that into my business and do more marketing and more things on our end that made sense for our business.
Okay, so tell me a little bit, how was your transition? I know Dan came over first, and then I know when we were talking, you were a little bit hesitant, but you know, then you came over, and everything's going well because I know you guys are having a great year. So tell me how that transition went for you, because I know a lot of agents, they get nervous, they think about moving brokers, and it's kind of a headache. I get it, but everybody goes through it who does that move. So tell me about yours.
Yeah, the MLS switch wasn't hard. Getting a lot of those things were actually easier than I thought they would be. Signs and cards and all that is the same, you know what you're doing, but overall learning the new systems, learning the processes, it's kind of what I was looking for. It's uploading all my documents into a system. It's organized, it's seamless. Overall, I think the transition went better than I expected it to. And I had very few hurdles, the questions and things that you don't understand. There's several ways and resources between the local brokers and the cloud, emailing into support. There were several things. Agent services has been so helpful. There's just easy resources, and the agent collaboration, the way we can help other agents, ask other agents what they did. I was never at a point where I couldn't get what I needed to do pretty quick. So all things considered, awesome. My transition was very manageable. Even while I had a listing or 2 in play and some buyers in play, that's what made me nervous mostly, but it all worked out as great as I can, I think.
Awesome. Awesome. So I was going to ask you, you know, was your business hurt when you made the move? I mean, one of the things I see is that sometimes a little bit of a hiccup as people are making transition because they've got time to change all that stuff out, their signs, their websites, everything else. They're busy with some of that administrative things, and they're not paying attention to the sales and marketing end of real estate. But I know, you know, you're having an absolutely unbelievable year, incredible year, biggest year you've ever had in your life, which is fantastic. So for me to ask you if your business has been hurt, obviously the answer is no. But
Right.
tell me a little bit about how has that gone with you communicating with your clients when you made the move? Even right now, as you guys are still doing a lot of business, I know you have a lot of business that's currently pending that's about to close. You know, how was that conversation with your clients when they asked, well, Shelby, I don't know who eXp is, or who's the company you're working for today? And did you find that that mattered at all?
No, and I think that's because, no, it didn't hurt my business, and I don't think it mattered for two reasons. A, people come back to their agent for the service and the energy and the excitement and the experience that you gave them last time. So a lot of my referrals and repeat business this year has been, irregardless of the company I came from, it's because I've maintained good relationships with them. Also because I'm young and techie, once I explain to my clients the perks of this company, the way the company works, the cost savings for me, the cost savings for them, the way we can kind of have a little bit of flexibility if need be, the way I can run my own business more independently, the way that a company is set up, being kind of the future of real estate in a lot of ways, they were all excited and understood my choice and understood my logic and said, that makes perfect sense. Good for you. And have been supportive and done reviews online and have been great. So I have great clients, and that's what makes things like this great transitions, because you get to keep all those things.
That's fantastic. Awesome. And congrats to you on the year that you're having.
Thank you.
Last question is, how has been, the support? One of the concerns people have is, there's no brick and mortar. You can't just drive into the office and go, speak to the assistant broker, or to the broker, or whoever, manager, to get some things done. How has that gone for you at eXp?
It's been great. You can get to anyone that you need. Your brokers are quick. They're a text message away. You can get to agent services or accounting, everyone in the cloud just as fast as you need. I've been amazed at how fast they can get back to you. We don't have to wait for phone calls or emails. It can be instant. And that's what's been really great. There hasn't been a ton of things that I've needed that urgently, but what I have has been really fast and great. The local brokers are on it and easy to reach. So that's been huge for me.
Awesome. Awesome.
Great.
Well, Shelby, you're a great example of the kind of realtors that are coming over to eXp. You're having an unbelievable year. It's fantastic. How can people reach out to you if there's agents that are watching this and they're interested in maybe joining eXp or getting more information, or customers who want to buy or sell with you? How do they reach out to you?
Yeah, our email is hayeshomes, HAYESHOMES @exprealty.com. My cell is 612-227-0094.
Well, fantastic. Shelby, thank you so much, Shelby Hayes, for taking a little bit of time with eXp Realty, talking with you about your business. And I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. You too, John.
Take
Appreciate
care.
it.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.